A convicted Islamist terrorist is trying to sue a pub because its name offends him. Khalid Bakr wants the Saracen's Head Inn in Amersham to change its name. He says, "While walking through the area, I was shocked and deeply offended by what I saw. I saw pub signage depicting a brown-skinned, bearded Arab/Turk male with a turban and captioned the Saracen's Head. This instilled worry and fear in me, since it was clearly xenophobic, racist and inciting violence to certain people. I immediately complained to the pub and requested the signage be removed." Well, he knows a thing or two about instilling worry and fear into people, because in 2018 he was sentenced to 4 years and 8 months in prison for disseminating terrorist publications. Police said that Bakr from East London had also radicalised an impressionable teenager who then helped him distribute the material, which apparently included jihadi leaflets. He's been released from prison, so Bakr's back out, and he wants 1,850 quid from the pub. And if he's successful, he's reportedly going to try it on with at least 30 other pubs that have the same name. This is just the latest example of people with a radical track record trying to get British society to bend to their will. Now, this poor landlord at the pub is understandably quite worried for his safety.
I was asked to take a moment to Google him, and it was at that point I realised, yeah, like you rightly said, he is a convicted terrorist.
This is deeply concerning for many, many people, not just for you, your financial stability, but also your safety.
Of course.
The concern I have is that I suspect that the pub owners, Greene King, will probably change the name. A name that, according to the landlord anyway, has stood for about 500 years. They've got form for doing this. They changed the name of their pub, the Magic Midget, named the MG Midget Sports Car. It's named after the MG Midget Sports Car, because a lecturer at Liverpool Hope University said that that was disablist hate speech. They also changed the name of, and excuse my language here, but the Black Bitch pub in West Lothian, which was named after a local greyhound dog because someone who wasn't even from the area kicked off. They also renamed 3 pubs called the Black Boy, despite it being a reference to the nickname King Charles II's mother gave to him. It is obviously hilarious that a man with an Islamist terror conviction is suing a pub, but there is a serious point here. This is how people are scared into silence. Do Greene King or the pub landlord want the heat? Probably not, and fair enough. Did the teachers at Batley Grammar School want the heat when a mob turned up outside making all kinds of threats because a teacher there allegedly showed a picture of the Prophet Muhammad to some kids?
The incident from Monday, 22nd of March, must also be investigated from a criminal perspective,
yes,
given that it was a clear attempt to stir up religious hatred. We also use this opportunity to call upon the entire British Muslim community to review the materials being taught in their children's schools.
Well, the teacher in question there is reportedly in hiding and probably will be for the rest of his life. I mean, did the mother of an autistic child who accidentally scuffed a copy of the Quran want to have to go to the local Islamic centre and beg for forgiveness from the elders? Well, no, probably not. The RAF apparently changed the name of their Crusaders squadron because they had a complaint that it might offend Muslims. Well, we've had a little taste of it here at GB News as well, with the recent report from a group affiliated with the Muslim Council of Britain, which accused us of all sorts of things. That was probably designed to stop us reporting, I imagine, by the way, stuff like this, right? But fundamentally, the reason why the likes of Khalid Bakr try it on is because we've been such a soft touch. Intimidation, legal threats, the fear of being labelled racist, people have caved in, and it's set a precedent. But honestly, if a court of law rules that a pub has to change its name and pay compensation to a convicted terrorist because he's offended by something, then frankly, we might as well all pack our bags and get out of here, because it means the country's gone, doesn't it?